Daily Kids News. Daily Kids News. Daily Kids News. Daily Kids News.
Hi, Big Brain families! Welcome to today's kid-friendly news adventure. I'm glad you're here. Today, we're visiting outdoor science stalls, a museum full of experiments, a tennis celebration in New York, a youth baseball tournament in Pennsylvania, and a quiet nature activity where listening becomes a kind of map. As always, we'll keep things warm, clear, curious, and safe. Let's begin. Our first story takes us to Western Sydney, Australia, where a park turned into something like a giant outdoor science lab. On Sunday, families visited an event called Science in the Scrub as part of National Science Week. According to Greater Sydney Parklands, the free event included more than 40 hands-on science stalls, wildlife encounters, robotics challenges, and live demonstrations. That means kids were not just hearing about science. They could try things, ask questions, look closely, and meet real scientists. A robotics challenge might help you think like an engineer. What should the robot do first? What happens if it turns too far? A wildlife encounter might help you think like a biologist. What does this animal eat? How does it stay safe? Why does it live here? The big idea is that science is not only something that happens in a classroom or a lab coat. Science can happen when you notice a tiny bug, test a design, compare leaves, or wonder why something moves the way it does. And here is a big brain question. If you could build one science stall in a park, what would people get to touch, test, or discover?
Hey kids, it's Big Brain with your daily scoop. Today, brains can control your body. Watch this. Whoa, my arms are off. Come back here, you. I guess they have a mind of their own.
Our next story stays with National Science Week and heads to Newcastle Museum in New South Wales, Australia. On Sunday, the museum wrapped up the week with the Hunter Science Festival. Inspiring Australia NSW described it as a family event with experiments, STEM stalls, and science demonstrations. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. A museum can be a wonderful place for questions because it is built for looking closely. At a science festival, kids might see a demonstration and wonder, why did that change color? Why did that bubble rise? Why did that magnet pull one object but not another? We do not have the full list of every experiment from the event, so we will say this carefully. The festival was promoted as a hands-on way for families to explore science by touching, testing, and asking questions. That kind of learning can be powerful because your brain gets to connect an idea with something your hands and eyes actually experience. Here is a mini science challenge you can try safely with a grown-up. Choose one ordinary object near you, like a spoon, a leaf, or a toy block. Ask 3 questions about it. What is it made of? How does its shape help it work? What would happen if it were bigger, smaller, softer, or heavier? Congratulations! You are already thinking like a scientist.
Okay, kids, time for the next story!
Our third story serves up some tennis excitement in Queens, New York. On Sunday, young tennis fans gathered for Arthur Ashe Kids Day before the U.S. Open. The event took place at the Billie Jean King National Tennis Center, where the U.S. Open is played. According to NY1's event listing, kids could watch tennis stars, try activities, and enjoy family entertainment. Arthur Ashe Kids Day is named for Arthur Ashe, an important tennis champion remembered not only for his skill in the sport, but also for his courage and work helping others. Billie Jean King, whose name is on the tennis center, is another tennis legend known for pushing for fairness in sports. For kids at an event like this, the message is bigger than hitting a ball over a net. Tennis can teach practice, focus, kindness with opponents, and trying again after a miss. Even professional players miss shots. The difference is that they keep learning from the next swing. So if you have ever tried a sport and felt wobbly at first, you are in good company. Every athlete starts by learning where to stand, how to move, and how to keep going when the ball bounces in a surprising direction. That's it for today's Big Brain adventure. We learned that science can happen in a park or a museum. Sports can teach courage and teamwork. And nature sometimes asks us to slow down and listen. Keep asking good questions, keep noticing small details, and keep being kind to the people learning beside you. See you next time.
See you tomorrow. Row!